Hello everyone, this is Mike Kilo Oscar 4 Papa Delta India, and I'm doing a little video today on my mobile installation on my car. Why am I doing a video on it? Well, originally I had the Comet 400 lip mount on the side of my hood, and that's what held my ATOS antenna, and that's what held my 2 meter 70 centimeter antenna. Great idea, right? Problem is it vibrates a lot, and I was afraid it was going to destroy my hood. So I went to, based on the recommendation of Mike K8MRD, American Radio Supply. There's their card right there. If you want to go to their website, the website is americanradiosupply.com. Real easy, right? And what they make are these custom metal brackets. You screw this to a screw under your hood and it holds the antenna right here. Now, here's the issue with that. Originally, when they did this, the hole that they drilled on here was the same size as this base. That's too big, because you see the base, this is your SO239. This would slip through the hole. And what happened was, when I put this on and I put the nut on top, you see how it fits right through it? It's because they made this hole too big. They learned their lesson. The good news is they now sell this setup with an additional washer to put over this. Here, let me get it on there. It goes over that, and then you mount it on here. So now the base won't go through. Now, why is that an issue? Because when I originally did it, I didn't have the washer. I actually bought washers to fit this, to do this with. But I bought two and I lost the one I had. So I attempted to put it on without it. And here's the problem I ran into. Okay, so if you're looking at this now, you can see I tightened this ring too much and it went below the threads. And there was no way of getting that off without destroying the whole thing. So I ended up buying a whole nother setup. I bought another bracket like this. I bought another coax with this end on it, and I'm gonna install that today and run it to my FTM 300, which is my 2 meter 70 centimeter setup. If you look on the other side of the car, I already have one there that I did the right way. Right here, this is for my ATOS antenna. When I put that on, that's hooked up to my Yaesu 891. But this side, I screwed it up, so I gotta pay the price and rerun the wire and run new coax, and I'll be all set. But that's the project today. So let's see how I make out. Okay, well, make sure this is on. Yeah, it's on. The new one is mounted. Let's show you what that looks like. I will lower the camera and reverse it. And there you go. Here's the new one mounted. It's leaning slightly forward. That's just the way this bracket is. Once I get the hood closed, I will use a channel lock plier and twist this a little. This is stainless steel, which is fantastic. I will rotate this a little bit so it's not leaning forward, but not right now. Right now, what we got to do is get the wire run. Here you can see the coax right here. I have to get this through a grommet over here, under here, and then down here, and along this doorway into the back seat where the radio is. So I'm gonna work on that next. So just to show you, here is the issue with the old one. This piece went up into the hole. Back off a little bit and let you see that right there. It went up into the hole, and because of that, when I tightened this down, it went beyond the threads on here. So this slipped off, and I can't bring it back because it gets jammed. It doesn't thread on right. So that's why we had to replace this. This is the actual stainless steel piece. And now, luckily, it comes with a washer, so that won't happen again. But hey, you live and you learn. This is what it's about. But American Radio Supply sent me this. I got it from them. I paid for it. Mike K8MRD had done a video on it. And thick-headed Italian that I am, I screwed it up. On one of them. The other antenna went fine, no problem. This one's a little off. So we're gonna finish running the wire and see how the finished product looks when I'm finished. Got that? All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, the installation is complete. here it is, right here. I'm gonna lower this down a little bit so you can see it. Here it is right here, and I bent it a little to get it straight up and down. This is the same mounting that I'm using on the other side for the ATOS antenna, and it's working great. Just tested it out, everything works. So my screw up has been corrected. Yes, you make screw ups when you're doing stuff with ham radio. You might not know what you're doing, but gotta give it a try anyway. Here is the one on this side. This is for my ATOS antenna right here. And notice these nice marks here that were left by the Comet mount. I left them on that side and I left them on this side too. I'm sure somehow I may be able to clean these off because they're not actually scratches. They're just left over from the rubber that was against them. But at least with these mounts, that'll never happen. These are mounted directly to the fender inside on a screw. So it works out really good. Anyway, AmericanRadioSupply.com. I'll tell you this, they gave me a coax to go on the new one. And what was nice about it was the outside of the PL259 unscrewed. So you could take it off and have just a little tiny nut that you had to get through the firewall and everything, which was real easy to do. And it's done. It took me all of maybe 40 minutes complete from one end to the other. So whatever you do, if you ever get one of these from American Radio Supply, do not put that on without the washer. Make sure you put the washer on there. And the nice thing is now they supply the washer. So you have it already set to go. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks a lot for watching. KO4PDI. I'll see you.